Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Saints Franchise. If you didn't watch the last episode, I encourage you to go watch it. It was crazy. It was an insane ending, and we will pull off a win in our first game of the season. Falcons played very good. Our defense struggled in the first half, but in the second half, they played stellar, not allowing any points at all. So I'm excited to see what this team can do. And without further ado, let's head into week 2. We are here in week 2. We will be taking on the Miami Dolphins at home. So the first home game of the season and of Coach Jiggs McGill's career. The Dolphins lost their first game. Not really impressive stats here. They're a really good passing team, but anybody's going to be a good passing team against us. Brian Brzee will get an upgrade here. He played very solid last week. I didn't really see him much. Let's probably just do run stopping. Eric Stokes gets himself an upgrade. He got burnt a couple times, but that's because I accidentally clicked on him, so we'll do man-to-man. Trevor Penning is going to need some pass protector upgrade for sure. We were flushed many times. The NFC South is pretty mix-matched. The Saints and the Bucks both win, but the Falcons and the Panthers have lost, which is good for us. But that Bucks team is going to be scary. Let's just get straight into the game. There is no jersey change here for week 2, as it will just be straight normal home and away jerseys. Here we are taking on the Miami Dolphins. Oh, thank God I don't have commentators on. These are the two worst commentators in the game. But out of the tunnel comes Derek Carr and the Saints team, looking for a second victory here. If we can get a win streak going, I think we'll be very good. We're sneaky. We're sneaky. We have some very good talent at skill positions, I guess. Not really, actually. Chris Olave is like the only high overall we have on the team. Out comes Tua Tagovailoa. Hopefully we do not give him a concussion today. He did not play good last week. Probably the reason why they lost, quite frankly. Had 2 picks. And on comes 1st and 10. Eric Kendricks, the man in the middle. Jalen Waddle in motion, and it'll be a run for Devon Achane. Jonnu Smith in motion. We're lagging. Tua pressured, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan. Cameron Jordan gets the sack, and what a great start to the game. Let's not blitz here. They have some very good speedy guys. 3rd and 16. And it will be underthrown. Tua cannot get him there. And 4th and 16. The Dolphins will punt. Out comes Derek Carr, who led this Saints team to a victory last week after Mac Jones kind of self-sabotaged. He threw 2 touchdowns. And I know Mac Jones is my fault. Okay, but if I play better with a different quarterback, I'm going to play with that quarterback. 1st and 10 here. Derek Carr will hand it off to Antonio Gibson, who will not get any loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 for the Saints after a loss of a yard run up the gut for Antonio Gibson. Derek Carr takes a snap. It is a screen pass, and he'll flush it out to Antonio Gibson, who will have a nice spin move and gets the first down. Here we have a 2nd and 3. Finds TJ Small, who had that big gain to set up the Chris Olave touchdown to win the game. And he will have a first down here. So 1st and 10 after the first down catch. We will try a run with Antonio Gibson. Dude, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. Here we have a 2nd and 2. Play action. Looking. Has Rookie tight end Ken Clements for the first down. Took him a while to get open there, but I trusted that he would. Derek Carr is pretty fast, honestly. He rolled down to there pretty well. We'll do a stretch play for Antonio Gibson. And I should have juked or something. Derek Carr, second and 11, I mean. Nothing there, but he'll take it himself. And he's got the first down. Derek Carr up the gut. And that is no bueno. Derek Carr leaves the game. So Mac Jones flushed, throws it, intercepted! Intercepted by Jalen Ramsey. I thought I could fit it into that window, but I could not. And Jalen Ramsey gets himself an interception. Tua will scramble and will slide, protecting his head. Don't see that much from him. Derek Carr will be out for the rest of the game with a dislocated ankle. 2nd and 1 here for the Dolphins. And it will be a play action, and he'll get the first down with Jonnu Smith. Tyreek Hill in motion. And it will be a run for Devon Achane to the outside. Breaks the tackle, but doesn't get anywhere else. Justin Simmons to finish off the tackle. Tyrann Mathieu initiates. 2nd and 8 after the Devon Achane run. Tua will send Tyreek Hill in motion. And it will be play action. Looking and sacked! Down he goes! Down Tua goes, and it is Peyton Turner with the sack. Signed him on a 2-year deal, I believe. Tyreek Hill in motion yet again. And play action. And he'll just throw this one out of the sidelines. And up comes a 4th and 11 punt. 1st and 10 here for Mac Jones. 2 seconds left in the first quarter. It will be a run for Antonio Gibson and a gain of a yard. So, first quarter is over. It's still 0-0. Neither team has figured it out. Derek Carr ended up getting injured, but if Derek Carr stayed in, I feel like we would probably have a touchdown right now. 2nd and 9, it will be a run for Antonio Gibson. Again, nowhere to go. Loss of a yard. Antonio Gibson, 5 for 7 here on the day. Antonio Gibson in motion. It's 3rd and 10. We need to find something here, and Chris Olave will get open on a slant, and it will be a first down catch. 2nd and 10. Mac Jones takes a snap. Pressured up the gut and sacked. Down he goes. They send a blitz, and Mac Jones will be sacked. 3rd and 19 here. Man. 3rd and 19. Mac Jones flushed. Spencer Rattler flushed. Mac Jones with a broken finger, so we will have to rock with Spencer Rattler for the rest of the game. If he goes down, I don't know what the hell we'll do. Run up the middle for Devon Achane. Gets a gain of 4. And Pete Werner is holding his wrist, and he will sit on the sidelines. I can't take this no more. This got to be Bounty Gate or something, guys. This is Bounty Gate. No way. Play action. And he'll throw this one out of bounds. No gain. And Brian Brzee is holding his ribcage. What is happening? What is going on? This has got to be Bounty Gate. They're injuring our players. Tua is using his CTE mind to injure our players right now. What is happening? And another play action play. And hit as he tries to throw. It's Carl Granderson on the hit. And Pete Werner will sit out for some time. And out comes Spencer Rattler. third string quarterback, and he will trot onto the field. Bruised sternum here for Brian Brzee, so he is out for the rest of the game as well. 2nd and 11, we could not find anything to go our way here in the first half, but we will find TJ Small, who will have the first down, his second catch of the day. 2nd and 10, we will find Chris Olave here on a drag, and he will have not the first down, they're saying. Spencer Rattler, I'm sorry. 3rd and inches here. I'm hoping Antonio Gibson can at least get inches, and he will. It will be a first down run here for Antonio Gibson. Two-yard gain for Antonio Gibson. Doesn't really go anywhere. Here comes a 2nd and 8. Spencer Rattler fits it into that window, and it's caught by Taysom Hill. I was for sure thinking that that was going to be intercepted. Spencer Rattler will take it with his feet, and he will slide here after getting the first down. Both offenses have felt anemic here in the first half. He'll find Chris Olave on yet another short pass here, as it will be a first down. Focusing more on shorter passes, we need any yardage we can get. We have Spencer Rattler, and he'll lose the football, recovered. I mean, I didn't even get to process what happened. And it is recovered by Jordan Brooks, former Seahawk. Spencer Rattler, I don't know what happened, but it is a strip sack, and Jordan Brooks will recover it with one hand after forcing it out. Dolphins ball here. 1:17 left in the game. Dolphins looking to put the first points up on the board. 1st and 10, Tua and empty. Snap is here, and he'll find Jalen Waddle underneath for the first down. Timeout. 1st and 10, 1:12 left. Dolphins at the 45, looking to get into field goal range at least. Good coverage here by Edwards, and caught by Devon Achane. Tua will take it himself. Big hit on Tua, and Chris Edwards, the backup linebacker, will have his first tackle of the day. Sacked! Down he goes! It's DJ Jones. Free agency signing to play on the inside. I didn't trust Brian Brzee, and great thing I didn't, because he's out of the game. Tua takes a shot, and it is out of bounds, so on comes a 4th and 17. They're going to punt. Mike McDaniel versus Jiggs McGill. Neither have gotten their team a score here. It is 0-0 heading into halftime. And out comes Spencer Rattler, who had a pretty okay first half. Did have that fumble recovered by Jordan Brooks. First and 10, Kendre Miller will take the field, and it will be a run to the right side. He'll get some good blocks here, and Kendre Miller will have the first down. Finally, some running room in this offensive line. After the gain of 5 for Kendre Miller, Antonio Gibson will check into the backfield. He'll get the carry, and solid blocks here as he will reach for the first down. Won't get it, though, they say. 3rd and inches. Handoff for Antonio Gibson, who will run up the gut and get the first down. 2nd and 11. Play action. Spencer Rattler finds Foster Moreau. Makes a man miss, and he'll have the first down. It's been an absolute snooze fest here in New Orleans, as neither team could really find anything out here. Here's a run for Antonio Gibson up the gut. Gets a gain of 7. 3rd and 3. They'll take the snap, and he'll find rookie tight end Clements, but he will not have the first down. Coach wants us to go for it. We have to listen to Coach. Coach Jiggs McGill. commands his team to stay on the field, and Kendre Miller up the middle, and he'll have the first down. So on comes 3rd and 6. Spencer Rattler will take the snap. He will find TJ Small, but only a gain of 4. So on comes a 4th and 2. Jiggs McGill will send on the kick unit, and they will score. After the field goal, the Dolphins will try a pass here, and Jeff Allen will force that one out. Great defense by the rookie linebacker, and on comes a 2nd and 10. Throws it, and Tyrann Mathieu cannot force it out, and that is caught by Tyler Boyd, former Bengal and Titan. So Dolphins finding some rhythm here. And caught by Jonnu Smith for a gain of 9. And Tua looking to scramble. He won't be able to, and it's a sack for DJ Jones yet again. After the sack, that will take us to the 4th quarter. Tua finding no answer here, playing like he's got CTE. Maybe his 17th concussion of the season is the reason why he's not playing too well. 3rd and 1 after the big stop. Tua not playing to the best of his abilities. Throws it and knocked down. I thought it was knocked down, but Eric Stokes will force the incompletion. Justin Simmons continues to be one of the worst signings we signed. Look at the way he plays this ball. His hand goes behind his head. What are you doing? Dolphins will attempt a field goal here. Kick is up and kick is good. So tie game here, 3-3. And what an eventful game this has been. Kendre Miller to the outside, and he'll have the first down. Not a lot of big plays here in this game, but Kendre Miller still finding a way to be the highlight reel. Gain of 3 for Kendre Miller. 2nd and 7, Spencer Rattler will take the snap and finds rookie TJ Small, who will find his way to the first down marker. So on comes 3rd and 5. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Chris Olave is open and first down. 5 catches, 51 yards. Motions Kendre Miller. And Spencer Rattler will go down. Sacked. Thought I had a lane there, but it closed immediately. So 2nd and 14 coming up. What the? What the actual hell was that? Looking for Chris Olave. He gets literally speared. I was looking for Chris Olave. He gets tackled by a goddamn defender. Let's take a look at this. Jordan Brooks says, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. And he tackles Chris Olave. Where's the pass interference? Where's the illegal contact for them? Wide open on the sideline. It's Jalen Waddle, and he'll have the first down. First and goal. How the hell does Pete Werner get picked off like that? Gain of 6. start chewing the clock. It's going to be a run. And the Saints will call their first timeout of the game. It's a 3rd and 1. Get to the outside and we'll get the stop. Timeout. So the Dolphins will kick a field goal to take the lead by 3 in this game. Kick is up and kick is good. Spencer Rattler going to need to find a way to take this team to the end zone, and bad throw here. Tutu Atwell could not dive for it, apparently. 30 seconds on the clock. Finds Tutu Atwell, and he's gone! He's gone, so we got sacked, and then Tutu Atwell will find his way to the end zone, and the Saints will take the lead here 10-6 with, I don't even remember how much time's left. 15 seconds left on the clock. Will the Dolphins answer back? Most likely in Hail Mary range. Spread, it's a pass. Takes a shot. Justin Simmons, please. Tyreek Hill! Touchdown! Tyreek Hill on a touchdown. Why is Justin Simmons playing so far forward? Tell me why. I switch onto him here. I keep him running. Why is he so slow? Kool-Aid McKinstry gets burnt by Tyreek Hill, and it's a touchdown to end the game. Ridiculous. There's 3 seconds left. Another crazy ending. But this time not going in the Saints' favor. It will be a 3-point game. 13-10 is the final. Dolphins will win this game. A lot of disappointment over there on the Saints' sideline. Maybe this game would have been differently if Derek Carr or Mac Jones would have stayed in the game, but Spencer Rattler tried his best. Player stats here. Spencer Rattler, 13 for 18 for 180 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Derek Carr went 4 for 4 for 45 yards before getting injured. Mac Jones, 1 for 2 for 12 and an interception. Rushing, Antonio Gibson was irrelevant, 14 for 40, no touchdowns. Kendre Miller, 8 for 34. Spencer Rattler, 4 for 19. Chris Olave had a rush, and Derek Carr went 1 for 12. Receiving, Chris Olave was our leading receiver, 5 catches for 51 yards. TJ Small, 4 for 38. Ken Clements, 3 for 24. Tutu Atwell, who caught that bomb, which I thought was going to win the game. 2 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown. Foster Moreau, 1 for 13. Kendre Miller, 1 for 7. Taysom Hill, 1 for 4. And Antonio Gibson, 1 for 12. Defensively, our leading tackler was Eric Kendricks with 4 total tackles. Tackles for loss, 2 for DJ Jones, 2 for Cameron Jordan, and 1 for others. 1.5 sack for DJ Jones, 1.5 sacks for Cameron Jordan, and a sack for Peyton Turner. Interceptions, nada. Pass deflections, Eric Stokes had 1. Forced fumbles, nada. So after the game, we find out that Derek Carr, unfortunately, is going to be out for at least 7 weeks. We're going to place him on IR and probably pick up a veteran to fill in for him. This is a tough loss. So that will do it for week 2 as we lose by 3 to the Miami Dolphins. I hope you guys enjoyed. This one was a little boring at first, but then the ending was, again, crazy. So if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and good night.